Hey everybody, and welcome back to another banger. If you guys enjoy this video, like and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one. See ya. Horror movies I could easily survive. Let's get into it.
To watch them. On the contrary, I used to avoid them at all costs. The jump scares, the gruesome kills, all of it terrifying to me.
Sorry, a pause immediately, but yeah, he low-key has a point. Growing up, I absolutely hated watching horror movies. Because I would go to bed like a little bitch and sit there and curl up in a little ball scared as fuck. So, yeah, horror movies, But, now that I'm an adult, horror movies aren't really that bad.
I was a scaredy cat, I'm not gonna lie. But I think what scared me the most back then was the fact that if I was in any of those movies, I would not survive. What is a 6-year-old gonna do against this? But now, as a full-fledged, grown 21-year-old, I actually believe I have a pretty good shot against most of these horror movies. And yeah, I said most of them. I'll be going over a few of the horror movies that I can survive easily, giving you my strategy and my thought process in the process, and some of the ones that I can't.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Alright. Might be, a little crazy to hear. I've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street. So, I don't really know if I would or would not survive this, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say I would survive it. Because all I know how he kills you is in sleep, right? You go to sleep and boom. Then he's in your nightmares, right? Obviously, Nightmare on Elm Street. Just don't go to sleep. Boom. Simple. Done. Over. That's how you beat him.
So this movie's main villain is Freddy Krueger. And honestly, I wasn't that scared of Freddy growing up. Even though his powers are crazy, he just made me not want to eat pizza while watching his movies. His whole thing is killing people in their dreams, so you can imagine how difficult that would be to survive. Leading the victims in his movie to do crazy things to avoid dying to him. Pictures of coffee, caffeine pills, and all of it, of course, eventually fails. Most of the time, they end up developing this buddy system where they have to watch each other sleep. And honestly, that's the dumbest thing they could do. Because what if the other one falls asleep? You're done. Draw two for your mistake, buddy. They had it all wrong. I have two solutions for Freddy. First, the more difficult of the two, is move out of Ohio, which when I say it out loud is...
Wait a minute. So he's on like a Pennywise thing. This shit only happens in Ohio? Bro, I already won. I would beat this villain so easily. Freddy Krueger ain't got shit on me.
It's not that hard, because who wants to live in Ohio? And two,
That
the
ass.
easier one in my opinion, which they should have been doing since the very first movie, I just simply won't sleep. I mean, the only way he could get me is if I'm dreaming. And if I just don't sleep, then he can never get me. It's simple. I don't sleep regardless, so if my life's on the line, I'ma definitely not sleep. Even if I somehow fall asleep, my dreams be weird as hell anyway, so he won't even know what the hell is going on. And worst case scenario, if Freddy's giving me the works in the dream world, I'll just pull him out of my dream and have someone with a shotgun there waiting for him. And if a shotgun don't work, then a shotgun with holy water. He not beating that.
I haven't seen this one either, Chad, so I don't know.
This one is the one that you guys are gonna underestimate. He's this hideous little leprechaun who has magical powers, and he'll come after you if you touch his gold. He has the ability to teleport, grant wishes, regenerate, and impersonate people's voices. And also, guns don't work on him. Like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. His weaknesses vary from movie to movie. Sometimes it's a 4-leaf clover, sometimes it's a piece of metal, and sometimes it's a medallion. And you're probably thinking, just avoid the gold. Don't be silly.
Exactly.
I need the gold, but I'm still surviving though. So here's the plan. I would take the gold back home after stumbling upon it in the woods, then place it into the basement that I do not have and put it in a safe. The leprechaun will obviously come by asking, where's me?
Yo, this leprechaun, right? If he has all of these powers, magical little guy, right? Little fella, about yay high. Yo, that safe ain't doing nothing, bro. Snap, that bitch open, he got his gold right back. Hell no. I'll do the same exact shit. You know what? Fuck it. Put that motherfucker in a vault. I'll steal all that shit. I'll take all the gold, put it in a vault. His little ass come walking through. He may be immune to guns. He ain't immune to missiles, bro. Tell me this motherfucker can eat a bomb. Hell no.
Gold. Then I'll kick him into the safe and lock him in the safe. Now you're probably like, he's gonna break out. He has powers. Let me get to that, okay? That's not true, because before I went home, I picked up a 4-leaf clover that I found in the woods and I put it on top of the safe. Now I have a leprechaun in my possession and I can get him.
Yo, this dude is smart. This dude is smart as hell. I didn't even think about any of that. Then again, didn't see any of the movies, so
Any wish I want. I bet y'all forgot about that. He could grant wishes. It's literally that easy. Now I survived. Y'all cannot tell me that's not a W strategy. Go ahead. I got my ear to the mic. Say it. Say it. Only thing is, I gotta own that basement.
That's pretty good, bro. It was alright.
Somebody
It was
move
an
that
alright
4-leaf
strategy.
clover.
It was alright.
It's done for me. We know the villain of this movie, Michael Myers. You see, at first, I wasn't even gonna put him as a villain I could beat, because I thought he was immortal. Especially after what happened in Halloween Kills. He got jumped by the...
Bro, Halloween movies, they're all the same movies, right? They are all the same exact movie. I don't know how they do so good every single time, but this movie used to freak me the fuck out. The first Halloween movie, oh my god. But, with that being said, I could also beat the shit out of Michael. Maybe not beat the shit, but I would survive this movie so easily. He cannot run. I'm fast as hell. He ain't catching me.
The whole time.
I'm out.
This woman even had what is that? A clothing iron? But then Halloween Ends came out. And that's when I realized Michael Myers is a fraud. He's just an extremely, and I mean extremely, durable old man. He's not immortal. He gets whooped by a random kid from the suburbs. Isn't this Michael Myers the same dude who took out a whole team of firefighters by himself? I'm not gonna act like the kid Corey killed him or something, but still, getting beat up by a kid, that's crazy. So yeah, as long as it's not the Halloween Kills Michael Myers or the...
Maybe I have a chance. Maybe I have a chance. If that little ass kid, scrawny ass kid could beat his ass, yo, I would floor this motherfucker. Michael ain't got shit on me.
2007 Michael Myers.
Let him at me, bro. Let him at me.
I think I have a pretty good shot against Michael. Honestly, just set up a venue, bring Lori, bring the whole town of Haddonfield, and they can all just watch me beat up the boogeyman.
Friday the 13th, hey, I was just talking about this with my boys earlier. I would easily win this. Any of y'all ever played the Friday the 13th game? Yo, pull the same exact strategy out. 1, don't ever go to Camp Crystal Lake. Obviously, I mean, that's obvious. That's how you beat the movie, right? 2, build the car. Get all the parts of the car, build that motherfucker, drive that shit off. We're gone. We're gone. We're good. What's his name? Jason? He ain't got shit on me.
Now, I could be a little smarty pants and say the original Friday the 13th is just Jason's mom, so I could just pull out a shotgun. But obviously, y'all want to hear about our boy Jason Voorhees. And Jason is the 6'5" man who's super durable. He has insane hunting skills, can crush someone's head with his bare hands, and unlike Michael, he runs. Like, yeah, he'll walk towards you to scare you for a while, but if he really just wants to kill you, he's gonna chase after you. And really, he doesn't have to chase, because Jason can low-key teleport. So what are we supposed to do? Well, I got you. You see, I've played hours of the Friday the 13th.
Exactly what I just said, man. There's ways to beat this.
And I consider that
There's
game
ways to beat this.
pretty accurate to the movies. I know all of Jason's weaknesses. If I was at Camp Crystal Lake, I have the firecrackers, the flare gun, and the shotgun on deck. And even if I somehow die, I'll just come back as Tommy Jarvis. And after that, it's easy wins. Even if all that failed, I'll just escape like I do all the time in the game. The easiest method, just drive out. Just hop in, start the car. I can't drive.
Why can't you drive?
Yeah, I'll just shoot his mom.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Horror movies I could survive. Five Nights at Freddy's. I could easily survive Five Nights at Freddy's. Easily. You know how many times I played the games? VR too? Oh yeah. Easily survive Five Nights at Freddy's. The first one especially. Over.
The new Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Now this one's a little tricky, because first of all, you're not dealing with your average Joes anymore, okay? These are ghosts, spirits, demons, controlling animatronics. Second of all, the setting, terrifying. A pizza place, let alone a Chuck E. Cheese style pizza place? Yeah, they definitely got the edge in that regard. And on top of all of that, it's 4 killers, not just 1. So your awareness has to be on 1,000. Even though it hasn't come out yet, I'ma assume it's just like the game. And just like I said for Friday the 13th, while many people won't think they will survive, I will. I've watched plenty of Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay.
Exactly. Not only have I watched all of the game theory episodes, great pull right there, elite bot knowledge. Not only have I watched all of those, I've played all of the games, and the movies. I wouldn't really count the movies that not lore accurate at all. I mean, they're lore accurate, but really, you're supposed to be sitting in an office the whole time, and the animatronics can't talk. But besides that, No, Five Nights at Freddy's ain't got shit on me. I know everything about that game. I would easily win that.
Watched all the game theory
Easily
videos.
survive.
All I'm missing is meeting the creator himself, Scott Coffin, and that can be arranged. Just hit me up. I know the animatronics better than they know themselves, honestly. Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica, they're not doing nothing to me. I'm keeping them doors closed. And Foxy, what is Foxy gonna do?
Sprint.
Where's Foxy?
Start kicking rocks at your dumb ass. Alright, this is where I draw the line. Yo. You will never catch me watching a Terrifier movie in today's age. Hell no. I hate those movies. I hate blood. Fuck no. Cut that shit off immediately. Not even blood, but the gore in that motherfucker. Hell no. Yeah, Terrifier's got it. If I ever had to run with a buddy, I'm cooked.
No. Now I'm going to be very honest. I know
I wouldn't survive this either. Saw? I'm not smart enough for that. Yo. Buddy's got it. I would not survive this either.
But I am not surviving a single Saw movie. I'm sorry. Literally every trap is almost impossible to survive. And what annoys me the most is that the creator of the games, he really thinks he's being fair. He thinks he's helping people appreciate life. That's that pain ideology. No, bro, you're just a murderer. Only a handful of people survive your movies.
Shit, bro, just spark up a joint with him. Yo. Spark up a joint with who, bro? With the Terrifier? Hell no. You talking about the Terrifier or are you talking about this dude? I don't even know Buddy's name. Can't remember. I wouldn't survive a single Saw trap, though. Not only... Don't get me wrong. Not only am I an idiot, right, when it comes to being smart, but I'm not willing to do... I'm not cutting my own limb off just to survive, or I'm not draining out a certain amount of blood just to survive. Hell no. Pain is the last thing I want to go through. So if I die, like getting crushed by a wall or some shit, at least that shit's like, you know what I mean? Quick and done. Quick and to the point. I'm not surviving this movie.
I watch Kill Count. I look at how unfair some of these traps are. The chain trap from Saw 3, bro, how is he gonna rip that out his lip? His jaw would come out. The carousel trap from Saw 6, they literally did not have a choice in the matter. It was up to one person to determine if they lived or not. Even the first trap that we saw in Saw 1, which was the bathroom trap, was unfair. If Jigsaw's whole ideology is everyone deserves a chance, and how come in the bathroom trap only one of them could survive? This man's a phony. I wouldn't be able to survive. I'm sorry. What would I even be in there for? Jaywalking, tax evasion, arson? None of that is a big deal. The only trap I could really see myself surviving is maybe the handbox trap from Saw 2. If you look behind her, there's a chair. I would use that chair to break the glass and take the syringe. Boom, 1,000 IQ.
Great pull.
You see, I never...
What the fuck is Belko Extreme? The hell is that? I've never heard of that.
Watched this movie, but I did watch plenty of The Office, and I played Fortnite.
Love The Office, great show.
I can figure it out. So here's the plan. I would have called out of work. I know, easy. Okay, I'll be realistic. If I was trapped in the office building with 80-something people and we were forced to do a battle royale, would I survive? Probably not. I don't think I could stab someone with a pair of scissors. I'm sorry. But I read up online. Apparently, the building had an armory for some reason. If there's an armory, then there's guns. And where there's guns, there's room for an American.
Yes, sir. Hey, you know what? Off of the 2 seconds I know about this movie, put me in that motherfucker. I would win the Battle Royale so easily. I'd drop an insane KD. 50 to none. This motherfucker. I go 50-0. I'll wipe out the whole lobby. Put me in there. Are we dropping solos? Yo, I'm dropping hotspot, clearing out everybody. I'm good. I'm good on all that.
This movie took place in Colombia, so they don't know anything about shooting guns. Me though, from the United States of America, I know everything about guns. I sleep with a shotgun under my pillow, a Glock in my sock, and an AK in my PJs. So when it comes to shooting people, yeah, I got it.
Bars?
I'm surviving Belko experiment easily. As you guys saw though, there's only so many horror movies that I can't survive. I mean, realistically, I'm unbeatable, except if you're talking any paranormal. I'm not surviving any of the Conjurings, Insidious, none of that stuff.
Insidious would be easy to beat. Insidious would be easy to survive. But Conjuring, I don't know about that one. And yeah, he showed a little clip from Stranger Things. Yeah, cooked too. If Vecna ever got me, yeah, I'm over. Cooked. GG's. Wrap that shit up.
Them demons away. And more.
Was that Doja Cat? All right, chat. Good first video down.